boy. Here we go, everybody. Are you ready? You ready for something completely different? The likes of which I haven't done in a long time on this channel? It's time for some horror. In fact, this is probably the first big new horror game that I'm playing since I've gone to PC gaming, isn't it? You know, I played horror games before, but usually they were just like ported to like Xbox or whatever. So in this case, this is the first time I'm actually doing a horror game here with my gaming rig. So, LUTO. What are we looking at? 4 floating bodies, huh? Over what, a desert? That's interesting. Let me make sure that everything is good here, right? So general, language English, subtitle size, no, I want large, yeah. Subtitle background, yes, I do want that. Sensitivity, I'll leave all that the same. How do I save what I did? I don't know. Sound, everything on 8, okay. Graphics. So here we are, 4K, everything we just set. We'll see if this works or not. Controls, we'll let the game tell me what the controls are. My gamepad seems to be working. It says in insanely tiny text, this is a story about death. It explores themes of abuse, anxiety, depression, and suicide, weaving a tale that may be disturbing to some people. I think that's the point of a horror game, is it not? If at any point you feel like it is too much, please take a break. And remember that even in the deepest darkness, you can always find a glimmer of light. That's actually a pretty nice message to give you before a horror game. I wonder if the game actually is that dark that I felt like they had to tell you that before we start the game. Damn, that's actually kind of interesting. Okay, a couple quick shout outs to do before we begin. We have Supervisor Chuck did a $5 super chat. He says, let's get the ball rolling today. Thank you to Supervisor Chuck for that. Thank you, thank you. And I received a $15 tip. Watching your content sadly gives me troll content in my recommended. I won't get into that, but I discovered a common theme. They have a hive mind. They're the type that believe the same thing on Wednesday as they did on Monday, no matter what happened during Tuesday. Of course. 100%, yes. 100%. But the thing is, I don't care. I pay no attention. I don't give a shit. I'm here to enjoy a brand new game. So thank you, whoever that was, because I don't know who that is. An anonymous $15 tip. I appreciate that very much. Jumps us to 38 bucks to support as we begin with the game here today. Thank you so much. And rest in peace to Hulk Hogan. Okay. All right, let's see what happens here. I don't even know if my setup here is gonna work with the I got the bar at top and my camera here. I might have to move it. We'll see. But let's see what this game is all about. New game. Oh, you look close. In my face there. Oh, we can play now. Okay. So we're in the middle of a desert. That's where we were facing. But do we go that way or do we go another way? You zoom with right trigger. Left trigger doesn't seem to do anything. Left bumper does nothing. Right bumper does nothing. And now we're in a sandstorm.
Storm rises.
Uh-oh.
And countless of its grains strike Sam furiously.
We're gonna have a problem. I can't read that.
Entering his eyes.
What does that say? What button is that?
Until little by little, everything in its path is buried under the sand.
Could anyone read what button that was? It was tiny. I couldn't see it.
In him. Fortunately, Sam is used to his many recurring nightmares, although he hasn't had this one for a long time. He doesn't know what it means, but whatever it is, it's happening again.
Okay. For the record, the text is purposefully out of focus. If you didn't notice, it's like fuzzy. They did that on purpose. Actually, the key art for the game also has blurry text like that. So I think it's being done to be very artistic. My problem is I couldn't read that button that was on the screen, and that's going to be a problem. Bring pizza. Good luck. Good morning. and a very creepy broken mirror with a happy face sticky note in the middle so that you cannot see what you look like. And I wonder if that's part of the plot, that they don't want you to know who you are for some reason. Everything at this sink looks very arbitrary to me. You got a razor, a toothbrush, some toothpaste, another toothbrush and toothpaste, so he doesn't live alone. He's not talking to himself here. These might actually be someone else he lives with, maybe his wife. A lot of pills, some spilled out there, and another kind of pill behind there. So several different kinds of pills, a comb, a blank sticky note for some reason. What is that? Q-tips. Kind of weird, there's 2 random Q-tips just sitting there. Soap, hand soap. That looks like it was probably like mouthwash. So some pretty standard things, nothing too crazy here. What's that, tissues or wet wipes or something down there? A scale, let's see how much he weighs. Or she. We don't know if we're he or she, to be frank, we don't know anything yet. A bathtub, what's that? Sam, it's a name tag that says pizza. Sam. Do you work at a pizza place? Maybe that's why it says bring pizza. Because you work at a pizza place, they're asking you to bring some pizza home. Here you go. So maybe this is your shirt for working at the pizza place? I can't really tell. It's very old and dingy, it looks like. Okay. The bathroom's a little old and run down. You can definitely see it's not new or anything, but at the same time, it's not terrible, right? It's definitely passable. It's not disgusting. Can you open the window? No. Oh, look, it's a snake plant. I believe those are called snake plants. Okay. Here we are. Ironing board behind the door. It's kind of a cluttered house, no? It must be a small house because there's a lot of clutter here, as you can see. Just stuff kind of all over the hallways. Everyone, please let me know how the volume sounds. If I need to adjust the game volume or not, I can adjust it on the fly, make it louder or lower, whatever you'd like. I made my volume louder on the TV, so... What the fuck was that? Rattlesnake in there? Did you hear that? Is there a rattlesnake in here somewhere? That's a weird piece of artwork to have in your house, don't you think? A woman just, like, grabbing a wall? So you can't just open any door you want. I guess you have to go through guided where you... Oh, this is ridiculous. Who would have this in their house? Look at this weird shit. What is that supposed to even be?
As he does every day, Sam gets ready to leave the house and go to work.
So you're Sam. You're male. What's that noise? What was that noise? This door doesn't open. Whose door is this? Looks like you have a kid. Maybe this is your kid's room? Probably your kid's room. Stickers all over the door. Why would you have bags of trash in the middle of your hallway like that? The window's cracked open, so you get a nice breeze in here, some fresh air. What is with this art? What is this? Someone's face? What is someone drowned? Is their head above the water? What is going on? Who would have this kind of art in their house? Look at this. Yeah, horrible art. What is that supposed to be? I don't want to. Actually, I don't want to know. I don't want any answers. It's creepy as hell. So that's a normal, like, family photo. Who's that? Maybe that's like you and your dad when you were kids or something. Maybe you had a brother or a sister. Hard to tell because everything's very small. I'm just now noticing the game is playing out in letterbox mode. So they're trying to be very cinematic with the visuals here. I think I'm going to up the volume a little bit. You guys let me know if this is too loud, but I think the volume of the game is low, so I just upped it a bit. Okay. Oh, we have a note that obviously we're supposed to read. So we're on the 2nd floor right now. It's not really a note, is it? Moving things. Bunch of books.
However, today he seems a bit distracted, as if he hasn't been here before.
Oh, they're narrating.
Probably because of the move.
I wonder if he would have said that if I ran through quick and didn't just investigate everything. Let's see what this says. Moving things. How do I zoom? Oh my God, look at the bottom left-hand corner of the screen. I'm supposed to be able to read that. So it says rotate, right thumbstick or bumpers. Okay. Read with X. So, moving progress, moving things. Dad's room, Isaac's room. Maybe Isaac is the son. My room. So that's the kid. So the kid has a brother named Isaac. Bathroom, upstairs hallway. Downstairs hallway. Entrance hall, stairs. Living room, kitchen, garage, basement, courtyard. Wow. So there's, first off, there's particles in the air. Are you seeing this? As I'm looking at this, there's like little dots. They're trying to make it look like very artistic. Apparently they have a really big house because, listen, that's a lot of rooms for a house. Although the house is very cluttered, which is weird if they're just moving in. Why is there so much clutter? Also, it sounds to me like they live alone. It's just him and his two kids. There's no mother in the picture. Here's your inventory. Moving progress. Okay. So it's perhaps his kids who are leaving the notes. That's what it seems like. His kids are writing him sticky notes. Someday we'll be back, I promise. Be back where? The beach? Maybe they moved away from the beach? See, so I can't... Oh, it's hideous art. Look, it's like really ugly art. But it's very hard to see. Everything's very small. You need a freaking telescope to play this game and understand what you're seeing. Pair of binoculars. Oh, the basketball just bounced itself. Did you see that? Towards the front door here.
He tries to open his grandmother Dolores's chest, but since her death, no one knows where the key is.
That, if you really wanted to open that chest, you could open it. It doesn't look too tough to me. You can easily pry it open, break the hinge or whatever. But he's probably just trying to be nice and not destroy it. So that's the creepy basement. Okay. Look, it's a spooky ghost. The clock is broken. It's stuck at 11. It's going between 11 and 11:12. Wonder if that has significance. 11:11 or 11:12. Huh. A box knife. What was that? In loving memory of Joel Hale, but they crossed out his face? Who the hell is Joel Hale? He died in 2019. Joel, your presence alone made the most heartbreaking moments of our lives so much lighter. That was because you always tried to find a positive way to look at the world, even when the world wouldn't let you. We always happily recounted the anecdote of the day when, having lost your job, you came home with a huge pile of books, smiled at us, and said, I have more time. That simple anecdote described you perfectly. You'll be remembered in many ways, but above all, as a good man of very few words who let his spirit speak for him. You are indeed very fortunate to have been in this life with you, and we are the ones who would love to say I have more time just to spend it with you. Hope you find peace wherever you are, and that the good souls around you feel lucky to see your magical smile. We love you. That's all it says. Doesn't say how he died. 59 years old. So it's a memorial bookmark, basically. So who's Joel? It is March 2019, and for some reason, the 30th day is crossed off only. Usually when people cross off days, they cross off all the days as a day passes. Why only one day is crossed out is weird. And the March 30th, 2019. I guess we'll have to try to remember that date, everybody. Well, no matter what, it's probably better than May 1st, 2019. We got a phone. You can make phone calls in this game. Oh, cool. Who do you want to call? 8675309. Come on. 8675309. No. There's an SOS button. SOS. What the fuck? Why does the house shake? About 911. Same thing. The whole house shakes. Maybe I should put my camera in the bottom right because I was blocking the numbers there. Let's do that. Let's put my camera completely in the bottom right-hand corner. I also have a couple shout-outs to do. Here we go. So, ASM33 did a $10 super chat. Says, I've been watching you since your Arkham series of playthroughs. I'd love to see you revisit Arkham Knight since you redid Arkham Asylum and City. I probably will someday. I don't see why I wouldn't. And indeed, it is the 10-year anniversary. Sadly, I don't think we'll have time this year to do it. But we'll see. Thank you for 10 bucks there, ASM. Thank you so much for watching. I also got a $2 tip, or excuse me, a $2 super chat from someone, but their name I'm not going to read out for fear that someone would try to say that I said something bad about someone, which I didn't. But thank you for the $2. You know who you are. Okay. All right, are we good?
That was weird. For a brief moment, Sam stood completely still.
So the narrator is narrating what you're doing. I stood still, and then the narrator said you stood still. See? Okay. This kind of reminds me of the Stanley Parable, where it would narrate what you did. By the way, I was going to say, did the basketball disappear? No, it's right there. House for sale. Ooh, 555-1990. Can we call that number?
You are calling Happy House. We are currently overloaded with boxes and are unable to assist you.
That's it. Happy House? Now, who the hell is that? Happy House Real Estate. Boy, they got weird art in this house, man. Look at this. A lot of pizza boxes, so definitely he works at a pizza place. Anything, any other phone numbers? I didn't see any, right? I don't think there were any other phone numbers in the house to call. There might be one here, but, I mean, it's so small I can't read it. What does that say? Fart? Fart some? Is that what that says? Fart some? What the? It sucks I can't read it. The text is too small. Like, this might say something important, but I can't read it. That says LUTO right there. There's something there that says LUTO on it, but I can't read that either. Damn. What's this? The keys? Home keys. Do you think there's enough keychains on this thing? Happy House. Alright, I guess we just leave now. I guess we leave. I didn't see any other phone numbers, right? You guys didn't, so... Alright. Tuesday. For me, it was Tuesday. Oh, look. So what I'm assuming is it's going to be a loop, and each time something will change that's a little bit more creepy. Everything here appears to be identical. I guess the question is, who broke their mirror? Pox did a $5 super chat. Maybe if we get news for James Gunn's Batman, that would be a good time for Arkham Knight, laughing out loud. Yes, because it's weird that what they're saying now is that the Robert Pattinson Batman movies aren't in the same universe as the James Gunn Superman. To which I respond, why are you making multiverse movies for DC? What are you doing? Can you please be, like, coherent and do something together that'll work? Already you're messing up. Okay. So basically you keep waking up in the morning. And it looks like you're going to work. What's weird is if you're going to work, why do you leave your badge there? What is that noise? That happens every day? What is that noise? Like a hissing. A hissing or a pissing or something. What is that noise? Like, hiss, hiss. This must be Isaac's room. And this must be your other kid. Run is left trigger. Okay, you can run with
Suddenly,
left trigger.
Sam starts running. He must be in a hurry.
What happened? Why are we going to Wednesday already? That's the fuck. Oh, that's weird. I didn't even get to check out the house. They screwed me. Well, I hope I didn't miss anything. That sucks. All right. Well, it looks like it's nighttime this time, so things are definitely going to be different.
A new day, and everything is still a mess in the house. Sam has barely made any progress with the move. Something has fallen.
They're claiming it's still morning. It doesn't. What is that noise? It makes that noise every time I step here. What is it? I don't know what the noise is. That. What the fuck is that noise? It's annoying. Something has fallen. On the dresser? On the dresser. Huh? Oh, look! It's one of those auto spray air freshener can things. Oh, I didn't know that's what it was because it's not very well rendered. So I didn't know. Okay, so that's what it is. It just sprays you right in your face as you walk by. Okay. An air freshener jump scare. Admittedly, I will say that is my first air freshener jump scare in any video game. First time they've tried to do that on me. So the two kids' doors are there, and the first door you pass must be your bedroom. Ooh. What the? What's going on down there? I guess we'll find out. Well, I wonder what happened, that we skipped Tuesday. Radio, but it's not working. Yeah, I wonder what happened that we skipped Tuesday like that. What do you mean the frame gen is bad? What are you talking about? The game is running smooth. The game is running nicely smooth, and you're complaining about it. Whoa. By the way, look, remember that thing that was here? That looked like it was a ghost under a sheet? It's missing. That's not good. They want you to go in the basement this time, but we're not going to do that yet. I want to see what this is.
He finds one of his old sketchbooks. Sam has always liked to express himself through his drawings, until one day he stopped.
Okay. Sam's sketchbook. How do I open the sketchbook? Can we open the sketchbook? No. We can keep the sketchbook, but we can't open the sketchbook? It says see sketchbook down. I tried. Oh, you have to do it when you're not in your inventory. I feel like a ghost. There's something missing in the center. It looks like he put a post-it note in the middle and drew around it. Whoa. Oh, woo. The heck? Lines, bars, rectangles? Huh? I saw them again. Are those the 4 figures that we saw on the title screen? Could be. Why does it have Isaac upside down with no head? Look at that. So Sam apparently is... Wait, what? I thought Sam was like an adult male. But it shows Sam as like... Oh, I can't tell. See, Sam is like a kid? Isaac and Sam, Mr. What does it say? Buffum? I can't read it. It's too small. Ava, Joel. So Joel is maybe their father. And Joel has passed away. That's what it looks like. So Dolores was the grandmother. We know that. Right? She's dead. That's why we have her chest. Joel was the father, but we know he died. Ava was the mother. Is the mother living with them? And then we have Isaac and Sam. So Sam appears to be a teenager who works at a pizza place. Okay, so we're piecing this together just from this art book. And then there's another Isaac who's upside down and has no head. Okay. Get out of here or get out. Yeah. The heck? So there's a lot of weird stuff going on in this game so far. All right. They want me to go down the basement, I think. Phone again. You can't call for help. It just doesn't work. So I could go out the door. It is unlocked. Or I could go in the basement. The air freshener went off again. Okay. Well, this isn't creepy or anything.
The basement. Despite being afraid of the dark, Sam used to come here all the time. Somehow, he felt safe in this place.
So we are confirming Sam is a he, although it kind of looked like a girl in the pictures. I don't know. A Rubik's Cube. A bunch of toys. A desk. Look at this. There's a desk with a bunch of stuff on it. House. Casa equals house. So trying to learn English, perhaps? Maybe they're a Spanish family trying to learn English, or maybe they're an English family trying to learn Spanish. Okay. We took that. That symbol again. I don't remember when I started seeing the symbol. Now it's everywhere as if it's haunting me. The equal sign? It doesn't seem to come from one of my nightmares. Excuse me, I got a tickle in my throat right now. Because it appears in all of them. Whatever it is, it seems to be something I've seen somewhere else. It's starting to bother me, and I hate it. I hope I can find out what it is so I can get it out of my head. Okay. I mean, it's just an equal sign, is it not? I wish I could read that, but it's too small. Maybe if I got up and walked to my TV, I could read it. But I really feel like they screwed up and they should have made this bigger.
Sam didn't mind that the air freshener upstairs activated itself.
Why would he mind that the air freshener upstairs activated itself? Wait a minute. Do the makers of the game not know how those work? Oh, maybe they don't. So for the record, the air freshener is not motion activated. Those air fresheners are timed. There's no motion activation. So they already made a mistake in the design of the game. Are they insinuating that the air freshener is motion activated? It's not. You time it. Like I have one in the house. You could time it for like 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes. Like you time them out and it just auto sprays after a certain set. There's no motion activated one. So they screwed that up. Oops. Is there anything else down here to find? It's so dark in here. It's very hard to see. There could be other stuff in here, but I can't see anything. It's too dark. I don't think I'm seeing anything you can interact with. Right? No? I don't think so. The icon changes. You know, the little dot changes when you can interact with something. CDR. Well, it is 19. Well, it's 2019. They don't even use CDR anymore? Do any of you guys burn stuff onto CDRs? I certainly don't. I haven't done that in like a decade. There's the stairs up. Anything else here? I don't see anything else. It's so dark. Maybe later on you get like a flashlight and then you can see more down here. But right now I can't see anything. It's too dark to interact with anything. So, okay. Well, there's a crucifix here. So they are a religious family if they have a crucifix, right? I'm just now realizing, look at the ceiling. Ugh. Crappy design. What is that? Because there's holes in their wall. So, I mean, should I go up there and check the air freshener? No, fuck that. I'm leaving. I'm getting out of here.
The door does not open.
What? It's unlocked. Well, fuck. I guess we gotta go upstairs and get scared. You ready? Let's get upstairs. Or you know what? We want to run. Let's run straight towards whatever it is. Ready? Here we go. The run is like a walk speed. It's not even run. It's like just slow walking. Get ready for a jump scare. I'm sure there's gonna be one. Oh! Open the door! Oh! 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 Oh, keys.
It's common for him to lose things all over the house, especially now with this chaos of boxes everywhere.
Look. Cool effect. Rain effect on the window, so it started pouring rain. Pouring rain. Now it didn't go off. See? See what I mean? It's weird. It's inconsistent. Can't open any doors yet. This light wasn't on before. What the hell? Whoa, what's up with the picture? Picture's all distorted now, so this is new. That wasn't like that before. Huh. I guess we're going out into the rain. That's it. That's Wednesday. All right. Same sticky notes every single day. They're not changing. Still don't notice any differences here. Everything looks the same at your starting area. This Sam always leaves his tag, his name tag. He never has it. Well, it's not raining this time. The phone is going. That's the first time I actually got to see it. Okay. Why does it keep digging that noise? Nothing happened.
The phone keeps ringing. Sam wonders who it could be.
Oh, I don't. So yeah, I guess it's not coming back. Whatever that was, it's probably they're gonna insinuate it's a ghost or something. blurry when you have DLSS set to performance. Should I change it? Balanced. What the fuck happened? What the fuck happened? Look at this. This is Steam, and it's microscopic. What just happened? Well, now it looks a hell of a lot better, except it purposefully blurs. Did you see that? So it actually is purposefully blurring stuff when you zoom, like your line of sight is like blurry. That's interesting. But it is, I can read it better now. There we go. No, it looks better now. It's much more crisp. I can actually read the text much better now. Everything is much sharper. So I'll definitely leave it on that. Looks much better. It was way blurry before. I mean, honestly, you know what we could do? Do you want to try? We could actually try like quality and see if it still runs at a good frame rate. Let's do quality. I just did. I hit apply settings. Okay. So apparently we're on quality right now. Hey, frame rate's fine. All right, good. We'll do that. Sweet. Now we're on quality, so much better. No more blurriness. Sorry about the blurriness for the first 30 minutes, everybody. I didn't know it would do that. Yeah, look, it looks much better now. Everything's much more sharp. Yeah, you can actually read the sticky notes. Fuck the phone. Nothing new down here? No. No, and if I had again, if I had a telescope, I could read this, or magnifying glass, because it probably says interesting stuff. The text is just too small. It is legible, but it's like tiny. Like I'd have to take my cell phone and take a picture of this to see what it says. Right? Let's see. Zoom in. Okay, so let's see what it says, because I have a picture of it now. So, Sam looks at himself in the mirror. A new day begins in Sam's life. You know what this is? This is the narration up to now. Oh, it's not correct, though, because you remember how we skipped Tuesday somehow, and we don't know why that happened? According to this, because this is the narration day by day, it doesn't say that happened. It says he picked up his keys, went through the front door, the day ended, then Wednesday began. Oh, by the way, same thing, Wednesday is also different. Wednesday claims that nothing happened. You never went into the basement or anything. So this is just the same narration over and over, apparently. So then what's this? Is this the same? Yes. It's basically the same page of narration over and over, insinuating that his days never change ever. Okay? That's what they're saying. Like, His day is always exactly the same. It's like an endless loop. Okay. Alright, well that's interesting. Because we didn't know that. Oh, by the way, now they're screen tearing. There was no screen tearing before, now they're screen tearing. But I thought that I had... I have vertical sync on. Alright, you know what? I'm going to set it to 60. Because what that means is that the frame rate is not matching my TV and it's creating screen tearing. No, it's still there. Oh, this fucking sucks. I swear there was no screen tearing before. Now there's awful screen tearing. Ugh. By the way, I didn't say I wanted full screen. Okay, that's a little better. There is still screen tearing, but it's not nearly as bad. Okay, we'll go with balanced then, I guess. Can we still read? Yeah. Yeah, we can still read. Alright, we'll go with balanced. Sucks that there's any screen tearing, but I can't really avoid it. I can't make it stop, I guess. How annoying. Okay. I got a $2 tip. Someone says, horror hype, and also... in Europe, they do have motion sensing air fresheners. Oh, okay. Over here, I can tell you for a fact, because I've had 2 different brands of them, that over here, they're just on a timer. They're not actually motion sensing. So that's interesting. I didn't know that. Maybe this is set in Europe. We don't know where we are right now, do we? We have no idea. We haven't seen the metric system or anything anywhere. We don't know what system they're working on and stuff, so... Look, there's a thing here. I can't see it, though. Alright, so I guess... yeah, the screen tearing sucks now. There was no screen tearing before. Now they're screen tearing. What the fuck? Wait a minute. You notice I just set it to on and nothing happened? Makes me feel like it just doesn't work. Why is it full screen again? Better. A little better. Now there's a tiny bit of screen tearing, but it's not bad. Turn off the frame generation? You don't think I even need it? Well, now I think we're down to 60. I think it's only around 60 frames without the frame generation. Screen tearing seems better. There's a tiny bit of it, but not as much, so... Alright, I guess we didn't need the frame generation at all.
You hear it, don't you? How much longer are you going to pretend to ignore it? Don't do it. Don't let him get you again.
That phone call was in very bad taste.
Why?
You shouldn't mind it, especially considering how much remains to be done.
You did notice that the subtitle was in Spanish for a second, right? Yeah.
You are calling Happy House.
what am I supposed to do? We're already in the basement. Go back up? What made that noise? I don't know where the sound's coming from. Not here. Where's it coming from? Front door? I don't know. I don't know where the sound's coming from. Not down here. Here? Yeah, but I can't do anything here. What do you want me to do? I can't do anything there. I don't know. I can't get up there. There's no ladder or anything, right? Door doesn't open. I guess you gotta go back to the basement. What else can you do?
Well,
Whoa. Okay.
curiosity led him to find something strangely disturbing in the basement.
Obviously, you have to say yes.
Sam doesn't seem to be worried about what might be under that trapdoor, even though climbing down it doesn't look like a very good idea.
Okay. Oh, this looks safe and fun. A secret tunnel under the house with a door. What the hell? Why are we in another house?
Many questions were going through Sam's head. Is this real? What is this place? Not quite your ordinary house. that's for sure.
The weirdest part is that their moving boxes are in here too. But where are they? Where is this? What the heck? A sketchbook sheet? I guess this was missing from his sketchbook? Yeah, look. What are we looking at here? Potential titles: The Big Lie, The Drowned Hour, The Blue Room, The Hidden Ghost, The Impossible Staircase, and Impossible is spelled wrong. The Reflection, or They Don't Know. And then it's like an arm reaching out to grab Sam on the leg. A, what is that? Looks like a giant stuffed monkey or something. B, a falling clock. And C, blackness. I loved it. I know you did. You're a weirdo. Well, we have lots of ways to go here. We can go this way. We can go this way. Oh, wait. Why is it boarded up? Item needed. Explore. Hobo X says, I heard Wu Chang has an intricate quest system and exploration. You heard any good things about it? No. No, because I don't care. I'm not playing another Souls-like right now. Like I said, already this year, I've played Dark Souls 1 with mods. Then I played Elden Ring Night Rain. Then I played the DLC for Lies of P. I don't want to play another Souls-like. I'd much rather do anything else. I just don't care. There's too many of them. They're too samey. Enough is enough. The market's oversaturated. I don't want to play them. Jade says, I don't know if I like this or not. He says he's going to stay if he likes it and go if he doesn't. It's all good, Jade. If you don't like it, it's all good. So far, I'm not really sure what to make of it yet. Let's keep exploring the house, right? Okay. Okay, I received a $9.99 tip. LUTO means morning in Spanish. By the way, I saw your podcast. It's a bit eyebrow-raising. There's no skating in Connecticut, considering it's 3 hours from New York. Probably the second or third place most famous for U.S. skating, or maybe it was a different era. I mean, I'm telling you, like, none of my friends were into skater culture at all. No one talked about it or nothing. There wasn't even, like, a Vans store in Connecticut until, like, the 2000s was the first time that I saw one. Like, you would have to, like, if you went to the shoe store, there'd all be all basketball shoes, you know. That was all the rage back then. Converse shoes, Reebok shoes, Nikes, you know, Jordans were coming out in the 90s and stuff like that. Vans were so rare. I actually had a pair of Vans because I thought it was cool how different it looked. I bought a pair of Vans not knowing that Vans were actually shoes of skater culture. I had no idea because there was no skater culture where I live. So I completely, right over my head. Didn't even understand what was going on. So, yeah, maybe it was just different. Maybe it was the part of Connecticut I lived in. I don't know, but there was none. Thank you for the tip. It was $9.99. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt, and I will play a $10 animation for you. Rest in peace to Hulk Hogan. Thank you for that. And then Big Mac did a $5 super chat. I highly support these kind of games. I just bought this. I don't want any spoilers, so I'm going to tune out. Sounds good. He says he's going to come back for the late stream. It's all good. Thank you for the support, Big Mac. I'll see you tonight for GTA 4 then. Excellent. Okay, we're almost halfway to our goal, everybody. Can we hit the goal on the stream? My first stream back this week to start a fresh new streaming week. Sure would be great if we could. Let's go in here first. This looks less creepy. Same pictures, but the house layout is now different. Yeah, look. This is weird. The house layout's completely different. Well, that's downstairs, huh? All right, let's go this way then instead. We don't... Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck? What is that? A two-way mirror? This is weird. It's reflecting this picture and showing the number 1 and a TV screen. So that's got to be some level of significant. We just don't know what yet. Oh. Nothing else seems to reflect differently. Just the number 1 on this. And yeah, you have no reflection, much like how there was no reflection in the bathroom with the broken mirror. Joseph Turner, how are you over on Kick? How's it going, man? Okay. I hear a clock. But do you see one? When you stand right here, you hear a clock ticking. But there's no clock. Oh, shit, look at this. There's a clock going nuts under the table. It stopped at 3 o'clock when I touched it. Okay, I wonder if there's significance there. 3 o'clock? Oh, look. 4 figures. Can't open this door yet. The door doesn't open. Can't do it. We gotta go downstairs. Four figures are still there. Okay. Still says 1. Okay.
There is a hole here. Someone has spent a lot of time trying to break through the wall.
So what's weird is it's the same belongings in this house, but the house is completely different. See, it's the same. Okay, this stopped at 4 o'clock. So 3 o'clock, then 4 o'clock. Maybe there's some significance here. I don't know. But the lamps are the same that were on the wall. The belongings are the same. It's just the house layout's different. Help. Help, 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 help. And a bunch of bars. Break. Romper. Break? Romper. Or romper? Is it romper? That's how you say it in Spanish? It's supposed to be Spanish? I don't know if that's correct. Romper in Spanish is break? Or maybe not. Maybe they just made it up. Oh. Enjoy the puzzle. There's a hammer that's busted. Question mark. Ask for help first. But it's in Spanish. Be careful with the ladder. If you need it for anything, I'd rather you ask for help first. You don't have to do everything yourself, mum. Seems like they forgot to translate some stuff because that was in Spanish. Well, they won't let me do anything with the ladder. Romper means break in English. You mean in Spanish? Romper? Ooh, blue. Scary blue colors. Let's see what's this way first without the scary colors. See, it's the same exact belongings, just everything's in a different spot. There's the phone. There's gotta be another clock here. I heard a door. Down there? Oh, I won't do that yet. Where's the clock? Ah! Okay, this one stops at 1. So we had a 3, a 4, and a 1 so far. Title pending. Review sketchbook for ideas. FABD 555. DEFG. Well, F would be what you saw in the two-way mirror or the reflection, which was 1. I have no fucking idea what's going on. Chef Demesky, thanks for a $2 super chat. He says, happy Sunday, Phil. Thank you, Chef. Is this going to be another blueprint situation where I need a notepad and shit? It might be. I think what they're insinuating is that FABD is what we need the combination from. F is 1. That's all we know. We don't know what A, B, or D is. The D, if it's based on... Oh! B, it shows a clock falling, but we haven't seen a falling clock yet. We don't know what that monkey thing is at all. And D are the guys, the 4 guys we saw in the closet or whatever. But what does that mean? 1, 3, 2, 4. We couldn't interact with them because we couldn't get into the room yet. So maybe we just can't do it yet. We need to find this monkey thing. We need to find a falling clock. We only have one number. 1. That's it. Huh. Looking for help? Alright. Well, I guess we'll head across that way first before we go downstairs. Interesting. Big in this crazy blue light. Oh no, a TV. Looks like a TV. I hear another clock. Right there. That one stopped at 7. So far we had a 3, a 4, a 1, and a 7. Maybe those are the 4 numbers and it's a random order.
The windows are blacked out, obscuring much of the place. But luckily for Sam, there are some lights on.
What the fuck is this now? Look. 1? Is that the monkey? I think that's the monkey. What the fuck? What do we have here? Look. That's 2. 2 o'clock. That's 5 o'clock. That's 6 o'clock. Oh, could it be? When I find a hidden clock, it crosses it off here? I think that's what it is. When I find a clock, it crosses it off. As you can see, there's still 3 more clocks I have to find. Yeah. There's 3 more clocks I have to find, and then maybe this door opens. Great art here. But now the bathroom's in a completely different spot. Don't be afraid. Good morning. Bring pizza. Good luck. Everything else is exactly the same. Clock. That one was in the water. That one stopped at 5. And that was one of the 3 that we hadn't found yet. That one didn't make any noise because it was underwater. So there may be hidden clocks we have to find that don't make the noise as a giveaway. Interesting. Okay. Yup. We need to find 2 more clocks, I guess, and then I guess this door opens. That's what it looks like, right? Okay. Well, the problem is it's so dark. What if there's a clock in the dark and you can't see it? That's not fair. I hope that's not the case. So, I guess we have to go down the basement. That's the one place we didn't go so far was the basement, right? No, you don't have a flashlight. You have nothing. No inventory besides the documents you've picked up. Casanova, how are you? Good to see you. But I like the game so far. It's creepy for sure. I don't know what's going on. I'm so confused. The game hasn't really explained anything. But let's keep going. Fuck was that noise? Okay. That one's 2 o'clock. So now there's only 1 more to find. Piece of a door, look. Okay. Oh! More ass. Stop showing me pictures of ass. Disturbing. Alright, we need 1 more clock. Again? Oh, we've looped. We're in the same house somehow. We looped back. We didn't find the final clock yet. Shit, where did we miss a clock? Well, something's changed. Take a look. So one of the guys is missing now. Ghost.
One of the cards his
Fantasma.
mother Ava used to make to teach them Spanish. She kept leaving them forgotten everywhere.
Okay. So it said 1. What was the order? 1, 2, 4, 3. So 2 is missing. So maybe D is 2. F is 1. D is 2. A had a 1 showing, but we haven't gotten into the room yet to confirm that. Maybe it's not 1. Maybe it's something else, and that's a trick. Oh, and then wasn't it FABD? So it would be 1 something, whatever the falling clock is. We don't know what the falling clock is. We didn't find a falling clock. Maybe the last clock is a falling clock. Perhaps the last clock is a falling clock. We haven't found it yet, though. Speaker? It's a DHL speaker, actually name brand. Well, I see no clock in here. The 2 is missing, so maybe that's the number of this room, is 2. Okay. We need 1 more clock. Still doesn't open. Nope. Still doesn't open. Can't go that way. Alright. Well, there's nothing to do but go back this way. Hopefully we can find this final clock somewhere. Or maybe the clock will fall on us. Still says 1. Oh, look, it's one of those sticky hand things. You guys remember those? I had those when I was a kid. Those sticky hand things you would throw that sticks to the wall. Look, they stuck that to the ceiling. It never came down. DHL is a delivery company, not a speaker brand name? No, I swear there used to be a DHL speaker brand. I swear there used to be. Maybe I'm wrong, but I swear DHL used to be one. Maybe I'm misremembering. Thought maybe the clock would be in there, but no. No. Do all this again? We still haven't found the final clock. One left. Here's the thing. We know the final clock is 6. Right? We know the final clock is 6 because that's what it says on the door there. So maybe the combination, if it's FABD, it's 1162. It could be. Maybe that's the phone number, 1162. And maybe that's the puzzle. Maybe you never find the final clock, but you know that has to be the number of it because you found all the others. Could be. We try it, 1162 at the phone. FADB. There was a 1 in the mirror, a 1 at the picture next to the monkey. 2, oh, it'll be 1126. 555 1126. Nope. That's not it. Damn, then where is this final... Where is the final clock that we're supposedly supposed to find to finish the puzzle, to open that door? I don't know. Ugh. Well, it's coming to the part we need to split the part. I don't know, we did everything and it just loops. I'm stumped. I don't get it. Nothing else has changed. Everything's the same now. So we definitely missed something. I don't know what. I don't know. There could be a clock here. You just can't see. It's too dark. I don't know. I don't know why it wouldn't make noise, though. The other ones did. The other one that didn't was underwater. What's that?
Sam doesn't get to pick up the hammer hanging oddly from the lamp.
Oh. Why not? Why can't I use the ladder? Wait a minute. When we called 911 or pressed the SOS button, the house shook? Do you think the house can shake and that'll come off the chandelier? No. Oh, it's squeaking, though. So maybe we keep doing it. Maybe the chandelier will come down if we keep doing it. Sounded like it fell. Yep, we did it. Okay.
That was a very strange way to get the hammer.
Okay, so now we can use the hammer to open up that door. And maybe that's where the final clock is. Alright. Well, let us split the part here. I've now been playing like almost an hour and a half. Thank you, guys. LUTO seems interesting so far, although I don't really know what's going on. I'm confused about what the game is. I don't know what the premise is. But I hope that you guys are liking it. More coming soon. Thank you for watching.